You can take it from there. The email, I guess the email WSB TV. And John, the manager here, says there is surveillance that he hasn't viewed yet. And if you look at my Facebook, I'm the least racist white man you'll ever know.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, I would never use racist terms in any argument even.
I mean,
And she came after me.
I know that one part of the video I saw that apparently you were a couple lines down
Yeah.
and you checked out and everything, and then you were leaving.
Well, I saw her in the line first, right? In the express lane, right? Because that's the first lane I was going to use, but I only had 3 items.
Right.
Okay? I saw she had a bunch of items. I ignored it for a minute, right? I'll go down in the other empty lanes, check out,
Right.
as you can see on the video, right? I'll walk and talk to the 2 Publix ladies up front.
Right.
Ask them, I go, is there anything you guys can do about this, blah, blah, blah. She goes, well, corporate policy, we can't say anything, but as a customer, you can't.
Right. It's probably
So I go back up
they
there.
make their own rules.
I go up there.
Now, it looked like you walked out there for a minute.
I was getting ready to.
Yeah.
Okay? And I thought about it for a second, and I turned around and I go back. I'm going to talk to this lady, right? I'll go up to this lady, I go, ma'am, not to be, my exact words at the very beginning, not to be rude. It's a 10 item or less. I don't know if you realize it. Then all of a sudden, she blows up. She cops the attitude right after I said that. She goes, well, I'm 9 months pregnant. I said, man, I don't care if you're pregnant. It doesn't matter. And then she started saying, I don't remember what she said, but she said a few words. I go, well, you're just a lazy bitch. I did say that. But did I ever use that other term? Never. I don't know if that video has
What other
sound.
term?
She says that I told her to go back to where she's from.
Oh.
She's making it this Donald Trump thing. I'm anti-Donald Trump.
I mean, I don't.
It doesn't matter, but
politics is not my issue here.
But she's trying to make it. She's trying to make it into something that it's not. For her political agenda. That's what
Okay,
I'm
did
trying to
you
say.
use any vocabulary or you did?
The worst I said was you're a lazy bitch.
Okay,
the
you
worst
said that
thing I
to
ever
her in front of her 9-year-old daughter.
Yes, probably.
Okay.
I won't lie.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, what's done is done.
You know, I won't lie. That's the worst thing I said to her because of shit. Excuse my language there. Because of stuff she said.
What did she say?
I don't remember the exact words, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay? I really don't. But she's the one that instigated after I said, ma'am, I don't want to be rude. It was a 10 item or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think she said, like, it's none of your damn business, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I go, ma'am, yes it is. It's everybody's business because you're being selfish. I said, you're being selfish.
Well,
It's like people parking in front of here.
that's the example I was going to give. You know, sometimes my knee hurts, and say my knee was hurting today, and I parked over in handicap.
That's not my job.
It's not exactly. It's not your job to enforce. It's my job as a police officer.
The handicap. That's breaking the law.
Exactly.
That's not breaking the law.
Breaking no law at all.
It's not breaking the law. That's personal.
And it's you talk to the manager, they're not going to do anything because it's a business, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything.
Listen, I'm not going to say I was in the right or wrong. The wrong part with me was lazy bitch.
So, 03, I'm code 4.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If she had just reacted like, oh, I'm sorry, no, it's this and that, you know what I mean? It's just a reaction. Like if I come up to you and confront you with something, and you react, how would you expect another person to react?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to listen to the radio and catch that and listen to you. It's important, believe me.
If you confronted me with something, right, innocently,
Right.
okay, not rudely or anything, right, and I reacted aggressively, right, defensively and aggressively, right, how would you react back then? You wouldn't be too happy about that.
Well,
All she had to say, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, anything, apologetically a little bit, anything, like demure, anything. I did wrong, you know what I mean? Instead of reacting like, well, you're a goddamn jerk for even saying anything.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's just one of those things where you approached her, you made those statements.
But in a nice, kind way.
Well, you're right, but when you responded, like you said, just
After
explained,
her response.
in front of her 9-year-old.
I'm not paying attention to that.
There is a
But you understand?
there's an element there that
But here, okay, how about her element, how she reacted to me in front of her
What did she
9-year-old?
say? Yeah, what did she say?
I don't remember the exact words. I don't know if the sound is on the video or not.
No, there's not. No.
See, I don't know. You see?
I mean, did she call you
her
on your
walking-
name?
Probably.
Yeah.
Is she walking towards me?
Yes.
There you go. Did I
Well,
walk
yeah,
towards her?
that's why I.
Did I walk to her aggressively?
The only thing that I seen that you did kind of enter your space when you first made contact with the guy. Apparently you were pointing. I'm assuming you were
Yeah, I
pointing at
pointed
the
at the
sign.
sign.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
I was good on that.
That's not
All right.
entering her space.
Well, I mean, on the video it looks like you got.
But her coming back towards me, is that not entering my
Well, that's
space?
defensive. That's a defensive reaction.
That's an
Yeah.
aggressive reaction.
Oh, it depends on how you. Aggressive would be coming to you versus
Aggressive.
initially.
I
you know.
considered it aggressive.
Well, that's the thing.
And did I take a couple steps back?
You did.
Thank
did.
you.
You did. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here. It's one of those things where my biggest concern today was get the other person identified. I appreciate you coming up to me.
As soon as we saw that, we were talking.
Yeah, I heard.
We're talking to. She's like, I just saw this angry black woman on Twitter at a Publix. I go,
Yeah.
could it be? You know what I mean? And then we looked into it. She showed me the video of this lady, right, making her statement. I don't know if you've seen her Twitter statement.
I don't mess with Twitter. I don't mess
I
with
don't
none of
either.
that
I don't
stuff.
even
I
know
don't
Twitter.
do it. Yeah.
So she's showing me the video what this lady's saying. I'm like, half of that didn't even happen. She's playing the victim politically because she's a politician, saying that I told her to go back where she came from with all this Trump stuff happening lately. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. Not once.
You did not say anything. Okay.
I'm half, man, you don't know me. I don't know you. I'm half Cuban.
Like I said.
Grandmother there only spoke Spanish. So imagine in the late 60s and 70s the stuff I heard. She needs to speak English. Go back to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard it all.
You know, the only thing is, how could we avoid this?
I would do the, you know
How
what?
could we
I
avoid
would
it?
approach someone the same way I approached her again. Maybe not reacted the way I did afterwards,
Yeah.
possibly. But the approach, which I've done many times, she's not the first one I ever confronted about items in a line or parking where they shouldn't, you know, like here.
Double parking or something like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the first time I confronted someone. It won't be the last. It's not my nature. I hate people getting away with stupid stuff. I think she was the one. You were one up front yesterday.
I was up front yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that you or Miss
The other one. There was two of you. The other one.
Morel?
Yeah.
Okay, I came to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I just met him, so I thought I'd
How
go
are
and
you?
get some from
Good,
me.
and you?
I still can't believe this has been blown out.
Yeah. I mean, either.
It's on Twitter and national news.
Yeah, I saw.
Only because she's a politician.
Yeah, I caught some of that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it till about a half hour ago. A friend brought it up to me. I go, show me the video.
Are you leaving now, or are you?
No, well, I go on break in a few minutes.
Can you just give me 30 seconds? Let me get his. This is your correct address, sir?
Yes, sir.
High Point,
Yep, I live right here.
High Hampton.
Hampton.
What's your phone number?
678-252-7919. I looked it up. And it's already on Newsweek, CBS National News, all this kind of crap. And it's all because she's a local politician that feels like she was wrong and wants to take advantage of the situation, where those words were never said.
Okay.
I know those words were never said, because I know what's in my heart.
Well, that's just it. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, times have changed nowadays. You don't know who you're
Well, she's taking
confronting.
advantage.
You don't
She's
know,
taking advantage.
regardless of
political.
take the political aspect out of it. Approaching somebody nowadays, I mean, we get called because their upstairs neighbors
Uh-huh.
making noise, because they don't do that, because you don't know what's going through that person's head. You know, that's what they call us. And my thing is on you is, yeah, I wouldn't do any approach or anything like that. Yeah. Well, let me go in here and see if I can talk to her right fast. Like, I got your information. Sparks, right? S-P-A-R-K.
S-P-A-R-K-E-S.
Okay.
Officer, stay safe. I tell every officer I meet, stay safe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Always. Hey. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Can't keep that man.
Huh?
Can't keep that.
Trying to. Yeah.
I'll see you later.
All right now. Morel? Miss Morel? Seen her outside. I don't know. Where is she?
They need to have
I didn't see her.
quick.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
I talked to the managers on Miss Harlot. Yesterday said you were working here today. Yesterday when this happened. Can you tell me what was said? Actually said.
To
Both parties.
her.
I mean, I seen the video. There's no audio. That's why I know you were standing right there at the door. So you.
So I didn't hear exactly what he said to her when he got to her at the register.
Right.
I didn't walk over to them to intervene until they started getting very loud.
And when they got louder, what did you hear?
When I got closer, I heard him call her ignorant. And then she said, if you're not happy, you can leave the store. And then he called her ignorant again. And then she said, you can go back to where you came from. And was pointing him out the door.
And that's what he said to her.
No, she said that to him. You can go back to where you came from to him. He just kept calling her ignorant.
So he didn't say go back to where you came from.
No, I did not hear that from him at all.
Okay.
I heard that from her.
Okay.
He just kept calling her ignorant. That's the only thing I heard from him.
Okay. No vulgarity.
I didn't hear any
No
from him.
cursing.
I didn't hear any from him or her.
Nobody saying SOB or anything.
I didn't hear any of that from him or her.
Okay.
The only thing I heard was when I walked up to them to intervene and he kept calling her ignorant. And then she said those two things. You can leave the store and you can go back to where you came from.
She was telling him to leave the store.
But he was already...
He said go back to where you came from.
No, she said go back to where you came from. He didn't say that at all. I didn't hear him say that at all.
Okay.
All I heard was him continuously calling her ignorant.
I got you. He approached you earlier though before he went back over there. It looked like he left and came back.
Yes, he came over there and was complaining about how we don't say anything to people with more than 10 items or less in self-check in express checkout. Outside, we're not allowed to say anything to any customer. We're supposed to take every customer, regardless of however much stuff they have.
Of course, yeah.
Even in express checkout. It's just a suggestion, really, for people who have small items. But outside, we can't say anything to them. And then Miss Irina was like, yeah, we can't say anything to him, like just like we can't stop you from saying anything to him. So he was like, okay. So he walked out and then turned right back around and was like, you know, I am going to say something. And then that's when he walked over and said,
I got you. So, one more time. No vulgarity that you heard.
None that I heard.
Okay. And you were just right there within 10, 12 feet of him. All right.
So I didn't hear anything of what the conversation they had while they were at the register.
Okay.
I just heard them getting
She was at the
louder.
first register over here.
No, she was on this one right here. That's being used
Oh,
right
there
now.
you go. I got it. Okay.
And then when they started, I saw him when he walked over. I don't know what he said. I just know that he pointed at the sign.
Yeah, I
Saw
seen
him-
that on there.
I just saw him point at the sign. I don't know what was said. And then when they started getting loud, that's when I walked over. He was already walking towards the door, and she was walking towards him. But he was trying to leave, and then she kept saying whatever to him. And then he started calling her ignorant when I walked up in
Okay.
between them.
Okay. 3 different stores.
Yes.
Just your personal feeling, was it, did you feel that there was any kind of tension or anything other than the fact that one was angry about?
No, I don't feel like there was any tension except for that he was angry that
She was in line with more than 10 items,
in line with more than 10
and
items.
she was maybe surprised that he even said something.
Yeah. I think it was more of that than anything.
Okay. Vulgarity, you didn't hear any?
I didn't hear any vulgarity except for him calling her ignorant.
Okay. Well, yeah. And I say vulgarity, you know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about other adjectives.
Yeah.
yes. But no, I didn't hear any of that.
Okay. That's it. Now, I was here yesterday. They gave me a video. Okay. One video of the incident here I got. They gave me another video of him in his line. But when I got back to the precinct and started looking at it, it wasn't that video. It was some room upstairs. I've already got him ID now, so I don't really need that video. That's the only reason. It just showed him.
Yeah,
I got him ID now.
It was like, I guess he was behind her at first, and she had all that stuff, so he went over to an empty register,
Right.
a bigger register that could have accommodated more
I see.
for her having 2 separate transactions.
I see.
Yeah, so he just went
Yeah,
ahead
the
and
video doesn't show that part. It's just, he went around. He said he had like 3 items and she had.
Yeah, so he went to a bigger register that's supposed to handle larger items, larger orders.
Right.
And he got checked out quickly, and she still wasn't even checked out yet. So he was like, I guess in his mind that didn't make sense. That's what I'm thinking. In his mind that didn't make sense. That's why he came over to us, and that's what he was like, well, we can't
304
say.
about units tonight.
Well, since I've got him ID'd, I don't need the video no more, so that's the reason I came here. I
Okay.
appreciate you talking to me.
Not a problem.
And I'm just going to, can I get, is it okay if I get your birth date?
120.
Yeah.
83.
You live here in,
I live in Union City.
okay. And this is the name that's on your driver's license? Sharonda
Yes.
Morrell? Did I
Yeah.
spell that right? Murrell?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put you in the report as a witness. Not to mention you're a customer service manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you think of? It's happened all within 15 seconds, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a long, drawn-out thing here, was it?
Not at all.
Video, sometimes videos can be deceptive because they bounce.
Yeah, but it wasn't long at all. Like as soon as I walked in between them, he kept trying to walk out the door, and she was still trying to walk up, still running her mouth. That's just what it looked like.
Yeah.
And then he kept calling her ignorant, and then she said her last 2 statements, and then he walked out.
Okay. Good.
Okay?
I appreciate you.
All right,
Thank
not a
you.
problem. Have a good one.
Hey, how you doing? Excuse me, sir.